Before disassembly, please prepare all the tools shown in the picture. First, apply a protective film on the screen. Then, place the phone with the back cover facing down on the heating platform and heat it for about 5 minutes. Next, use a safety blade. Gently press the blade downward to create a small gap between the back cover and the middle frame. Then, insert the opening pick about 3 to 5 mm into the gap. Slowly slide along the edges of the back cover to separate the adhesive. After that, gently lift and remove the back cover. Next, apply protective film over the camera lenses. Then, remove the screws securing the motherboard cover. Take off the metal plate fixing the flash cable. Use a spudger to gently lift and disconnect the flash flex cable. Be careful not to touch motherboard components with the spudger. Next, peel off the heat dissipation sticker. Then, remove the motherboard shield. Disconnect both battery flex cables. Next, remove the screws securing the cameras. Use the spudger to disconnect the motherboard flex cables. Again, avoid touching the components on the motherboard. Then, disconnect the antenna cable from the motherboard. Be careful not to use too much force to avoid damaging the antenna connector. Disconnect the front camera flex cable. Next, remove the front camera. Then, take out the motherboard. Peel off the conductive sticker on the earpiece speaker. Apply a small amount of alcohol around the earpiece to soften the adhesive. Gently lift the earpiece cable using a spudger to remove the earpiece speaker. Next, remove the SIM card tray. Peel and pull up the battery pull tab. Remove the battery. Lift the antenna cable from the charging board. Remove the screws securing the charging port cover. Take off the charging port cover. Use a spudger to disconnect the subboard flex cable. Be careful not to touch any motherboard components. Next, remove the subboard. Take out the charging port flex cable. Finally, the disassembly of Xiaomi 11 Pro is complete. Thank you for watching.